Hello everyone, welcome to the Crafty Seas. Today we're on to share our make for the lovely Bexs. All the details will be listed in the description box below. Well, let's begin. First of all, we've made a beautiful dangle, and as our overall theme is mystical, we've added some beautiful little adornments that would be suitable for a mystical make. Dangles that we've created with little mystical elements, little bit of bling. We have butterflies, sparkling beads, locks and keys, dragonflies, princess crowns and buttons, because we have a mixed media element, and the dangle is for the side of the pockets. And now I'd like to share with you what each pocket entails and how we incorporated the mixed media into this mystical, wonderful creation. First of all, we have in the woodland the tree stump with the Once Upon a Time fairy tale storybook, and this is all adorned with gold, and here we have stickles and 3D butterflies trimmed in gold with a beautiful fairy as a dangle. Then we brought out our wax kit and we incorporated a royal stamp for the princess alighting the stairs. She has beautiful golden lights. There is fairy dust sprinkled on the little flowers, and here we have iridescent threads. Not too much, just enough to give that mystery and magical feeling. Our next one, we used ribbon as the main focal point, and it was folded round with just a gentle dot in the middle rather than the bow, because it had to go into the flat pouch, with some gold highlights on the castle in the distance with some mystical drops. And down here the flowers were highlighted with some dewdrops. Into the new row now. The papers are absolutely stunning. They're the Crafter's Companion papers and they are really mystical. The shades are stunning. I'm sure Bexs will love them. The Once Upon a Time collection, which is really gorgeous and suits the theme. Here we've added some gems and some little pearls because we've tried to incorporate different media, and also little bits of gilding along here, which really adds a magical feel to the castle and makes you want to go up and have a closer look. In the centre, because it's for the lovely Bexs, we have incorporated a frame that has been decorated and gilded around the sides. We've used our cut letters and shapes to spell out Bex's name to coordinate with the Bexs on the dangle, and we've trimmed it in gold as well. So that's another element with the wood cut out. And on this lovely one we have the couple dancing in the moonlight, and for the 3D effect we have some written words on the back, and at the foreground we have pearls, roses, fairy dust and other pearls up at the side, and we've kept them all to the single colour of the white and off-white shades, and to the real eye it's really very sparkly. Now on to our last row. On this one we have also added some wooden filigree elements, and as a rather dull day in Scotland today it's hard to capture it with good light, but our castle again is highlighted in sparkle, and our stairway with the couple at the foot of it is all highlighted as well. Here we have some dots left from peel-offs, as we like to reuse everything, and we also have the little stickles, the dots of the stickles in the pinks, lavenders and lilac shades, and lots of gold. So lots of minute detail in this, and really you would see it better if you were moving it about and looking at it in real life. But I hope you're managing to capture some of the different media and the magical element. As another special part of the pocket letter, we made a lovely shaker card with lots of iridescent sparkles inside and trimmed it with the sparkling washi tape and highlighted the scene inside, and this is the couple dancing in the moonlight, and it really is a lovely shade, picking up in the pinks and the lilacs. Then for this last but certainly not least one, we had our mould and we used the moulding self-hardening clay, and we set this little bird in flowers, and then it was hand painted with the metallic paints that we were gifted by Melis, the lovely Mel of Melis Makes, and they really were fabulous paints to use, and the result is stunning with the bird with all its delicate shading, really sweet. And then here we had our, as we had been using our little highlights from the peel-offs, we decided to use some elements of the peel-offs down the side. So overall, for the end of the story, for the happy ending, it had this little lovely bird, and it was stunning. And once the 12 ATCs were completed, we put them in order to tell a lovely story from the beginning, the once upon a time, to the fairy, the princess coming along to the castle and being enchanted by the stairs. And this is a beautiful castle that drew her eye. She was astounded by its beauty and charm. And this special princess was Princess Bexs, and she meets her Prince Charming, and they dance the night away. And they dance and come down to the front of the castle, the stairs, and have a wonderful musical dancing session here. And then at the end, the magical mystical forest and the woodland area goes back to calm with just the sounds of the birds. And they all lived happily ever after. And we're going to fill the back of the pockets with some goodies for Bexs. What we've decided to do is to put them into little pockets. For example, this one has a dancing fairy with again that beautiful once upon a time paper, and each one will have something different inside. This one has lovely cutouts of the fairies with iridescent card backing, and they'll just fit neatly into the back of the pocket. These are just cheap brown envelopes that we bought in the pound shop, and we've decorated them up with the lovely strips of peel-offs and some of the gorgeous once upon a time paper. And inside this one we have lovely castle, the clues on the front, lovely castle cutouts. In this fantasy one, we have a little magical unicorn who could be roaming about in the mystical forest. And on this one we have the silhouette of a princess with her crown, and inside we have die cut some princesses. This little pocket. This is a stunning one on the iridescent card. Unicorn, absolutely stunning. And we have some sparkling gems which are stunning, and they mirror all the lovely shades of lilacs and blues and pinks as depicted in the pocket letter. This is Make a Wish. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, some little hearts for wishing, and they're felt.
They
were sharing these. These were from MJ, the lovely MJ, and we'll give her a little bundle of hearts inside. And here's a lovely mystical unicorn with very long eyelashes, which are stunning. And in here, oh, we have gold and silver mystical unicorns, which are lovely. And this next one, Born to be a Unicorn. And inside here, oh, let's see what we have. Oh, we have the die for Born to be a Unicorn. And I'm sure Bexs does have lots of unicorn dies and stamps, so that could be useful in our card making and tag making. And this one is a Pegasus, I would imagine. And we have lots of little die cuts to put inside in the silver and the iridescent cards. And we'll just fold these neatly, and then in the back here the paper is all double-sided, which is stunning. What we would do is we would just lift each one, pop in our little envelope. Well, this is our completed pocket letter, and we hope you liked it. It was our very first pocket letter that we've ever made, and we hope Bexs likes it too. We would be grateful if you would give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't. We would love to welcome you. Our pocket letter was whimsical and our contrast was mixed media. If you were to make one, what would your pocket letter theme be? We'd love to hear. If you could leave us a little comment below. Thank you very much, and happy crafting. Bye for now.